Hello everybody and welcome back to Crusader Kings II Speed Edition. I call it Speed Edition because I am going away for the kind of overdue Christmas I was supposed to go away for last week, but was ill, so I decided not to travel until I was better, which is now. So we're going to go away, basically, we're leaving in 8 hours. So, it's currently midnight. Not sure how much time I'm going to get for CK2 to pre-record, and it took way longer than I wanted, so there may be a few days coming up without any CK2 content, maybe like 2 days. Because what's today? Like Sunday? So Tuesday, Wednesday? Oh, Mondays, you're watching this, of course. But Tuesday, Wednesday probably won't have any CK2 content just simply because I'm not going to have time, unfortunately, to prepare that much. So I'm not going to spend too long chatting today. We're just going to dive right into it and carry on with our good character, Fafnir of Iceland. Yesterday, we finally began to manifest destiny. Well, I say yesterday, of course. Before that, we had Varma. Varma the Daft, who was a god slayer, ended up destroying the Great Old One. We give our dynasty a name at long last. I'm not entirely happy with the name. Some people are saying, you know, translate it to Icelandic or whatever. Might still mess around with it when I get back and see if we can come up with something slightly better. What King Fafnir has done, though, is something even greater. Well, maybe not even greater, but certainly almost on par. Not only did we secure Galahorn, the thing that drove the original Varma to his early grave in his madness, but we also managed to steal, through some, well, no pun intended, act of God, we managed to steal Odin's spear. And now we have Gungnir, that gives heavy foot troops plus 10%. Not really too useful right now, I'll be honest. Same with pikemen. We don't have any pikemen, so that's not really useful either. But the prestige, the martial, the personal combat, very happy to have that on board. So you've got two very, very powerful Norse artifacts. The Galahorn is absolutely insane. You've got Bragg's Harp. Fortunately, can't use it because we're not a poet, socializer, gregarious gremlins, or charismatic negotiator like our current character's father, like good old Varma was, but we're still doing great. So this guy's backstory, brief reminder, we are role-playing. The random character generator, of course, being in the description as always. But this character we ended up randomizing, and he came out as a barbarian. Now, somebody said that there is kind of this D&D barbarian subclass, or some related thing they were talking about, where you're essentially a zealot, like a mad zealot. Given that our guy is possessed, and given that we also have Galahorn and Gungnir, I think it makes perfect sense that we would be that kind of mad barbarian zealot. We also have fish armor. Oh, someone in our court must have died and left it to us. Okay, well, it's got to be a lot better than our chainmail, right? Oh, way better than our chainmail. Gives learning, sex appeal. Oh, sex appeal minus 10, sorry, because it's an armor made out of fish scale, so it's a bit stinky. General opinion, plus 7. So, basically, other women characters get like a minus. Women are obviously homosexual. Men get minus 7. Minus 3 opinion of us net there, but everyone else likes us a little bit. Honestly, that's worth equipping. Let's get rid of the chainmail then, and let's throw on fish. We've got fish. And then we've got an actual fish equipped in one hand and Gungnir in the other. I quite like that, given that we're obviously a sea nation up here in Iceland too. That seems quite good. We're like Odin's little sea army. Now, on the subject of that then, someone was saying that, this was independent to the comment about the zealot. Someone else pointed out that our religion has the bloodthirsty mechanic, and that means that we can sacrifice people in kind of blood festivals. That means that we can have the bloods. What is it called? Like the blood games, that's it, where we get loads of people to fight one another or we sponsor a champion. Something like that. There is a way, when you sacrifice enough people, to get a bloodline out of that. And for a kind of barbarian zealot character, I think that would be very, very on brand for our guy if we were to end up getting that bloodline. So that is my personal goal with King Fafnir. Of course, getting Mjolnir as well, so we can dual-wield Mjolnir in one hand, Gungnir in the other. I was actually watching Elise play CK2 the other day, and she was also playing a Norse character. She's starting in Gotland, though, with the aim to make a merchant republic. But she found, like, loads of other relics that I didn't. So there's, like, Yarn, assuming they're in our game, of course. So Yarn Gripper is belonging to this guy right now. It's Thor's Gauntlet that he uses to hold Mjolnir. Love to get that if we possibly can. Personal combat skill is high, but the same religion opinion is quite good. Plus 5 with every other Norse ruler is very, very nice. Martial plus 2 defense plus 5% is quite nice. There's also Brissingamen. I'm just trying to keep a mental note. How do you spell Brissingamen? Maybe it's not in. That's like the belt of, it's like Thor's belt, I think. Let's type in rare artifact and then go like my religion. That'll help narrow it down. So Dan has something. Oh, shit. cannot be stolen or seized, but if we invite Dan to our court... Oh, because he likes us so much more than King Steen. If we invite him to our court... He's got a horse there in his axe. I was wondering what was wrong with his face then. Get him to our court. He dies. Not only will we inherit Andvaranaut, the cursed ring. Of course, we need a good, strong character to be able to equip that. But we might also inherit Fafnir's scale. So artifact cannot be stolen or seized, but it doesn't say anything about passing it on. Can we see the original owner? Yes, see, look, it is inheritable. Chumman passed it on to Thorfinn, I assume that's supposed to be. Passed it on to Dan. Shit, we could get two incredibly powerful... And those two go really well together. Look, Fafnir's scale gives 0.5 health. And this thing drains health in exchange for gold. Oh. Okay. We've got to make sure he has no other family members that are capable of inheriting that. House Hrafen. I think when he dies, we'll get those artifacts anyway. He's a member of our court, and his siblings are elsewhere. We could kill off his siblings just to guarantee that will happen. I don't know if this is really in our character's, you know, kind of backstory to do that. I don't know if he's really capable of such things. Let's keep an eye on Dan. And in fact, is he good at anything? We can make him our marshal. He's better than the guy we've currently got. He's in hiding right now because I guess someone wants to assassinate him. Probably because he's got some really good artifacts. So we'll keep a close eye on him and see what we can do with that. So Throlfa has Mjolnir, right, got it. And of course our Roman helmet, which I'd like back. What did Paul have? He didn't. This was the guy we were just raiding. No, he had, he did have something. He had Gungnir, right? No, he had Galahorn, I remember now. Or something like that anyway. So we got some other rare artifacts. So Throlfa has Mjolnir. Haralda has... Well, that's not mine at all. That's completely the wrong religion. Is that there? That's his rare artifacts. Okay, so he's stolen a remover. I don't know how I've said that right. Remover artifact. What do you have? Oh, the Chinese Warhorse is quality 4, so we cancel the rare artifact. Fair enough. And then there's just us, so that's it for kind of Norse artifacts. Of course, some may have fallen outside of our religion group. Some may have been grabbed by other people. And more importantly, there might be Old Norse characters who have some as well. Like Arnie, for example, has... Oh, he has some sort of Celtic sword there. Weird. I won't worry about that too much. We haven't got really enough time today to be planning things out. We've got to be a bit more gung-ho. So I want to get these blood games going. I want these mass sacrifices going. I want to capture enough people and do enough raiding and looting. Bear in mind, we're going through the Wolf Warriors as well to fill up our treasury. Bully is involved in a war, so unfortunately we can't go and duel Bully. Let's go raiding. Let's just non-stop raid today. I think it's a great idea. And more importantly, we've got enough troops to almost perfectly fill our ships now, right? 3,139, and we've got 33 boats. Wow, that's like almost perfect. Upon returning with a small raid with my personal guard, I've been talking to King Steen the Luxurious. The man does not understand the urge for adventure whatsoever. I will help your ambitions, Steen. What? He's converted over to Hindu. That's bizarre. Okay. Grima died. Thank you, Grima. Really do not give a shit at all. He declined my offer. Damn it. I was trying to help you out. Oh, that explains why that other guy came to our court, because his liege converted over to Hinduism. Oh, man, we don't have enough boats now, you fucker. All right, well, let's put half on, and then take this, split this one, put those on, split this, put those on, and then we'll just rinse and repeat. Well, I guess we'll leave those guys behind. That's fine. Right, squad. 2,900. That seems pretty good. Put everybody on the center. Some people were saying now that we've got, you know, like half-decent commanders. Honestly, even now, we're fine doing what we are, to be completely honest. It works fine. Let's rank up then. We are going to be at... Oh, thank you for that. We're going to go to Veteran in the Wolf Warriors. There we go. Inspire Warriors and War Sacrifice. Have we done all the other stuff, like warrior training? No, we haven't. We need 300 renown. Then this is the first character I think we've had in a long time that allows us to actually pick a warrior trait to go with. All of our other characters had other lifestyles, so we haven't been able to pick any of the others yet. To the brave scholar King Fatam, I have other matters to attend to. I really do. I'm sorry, I'm not helping you fight your wars, my friend. I will obviously duel this guy the second we can. We can't be at war if we plan on doing that. What is this? We got a betrothed can marry. Oh, for us. You know what? Reasonable. Wait. For us? Oh, a secondary wife? Sure. Why not? Okay. Seems fine by me. I'm alright with that. She seemed pretty good, right? Yeah, she's strong. I remember, because our current wife hasn't given us a kid yet, so we might as well go for that. Now, there's another bloodline we could get that might fall well with our kind of barbarian warrior character here. We get 5,000 prestige, which of course we're going to do through silk slippers. That wasn't expected. Have we got those equipped? We better have those equipped. Where have we put them? There we go. Fertility 2%, 0.03 monthly prestige. Cancer's clutter. Yeah, I'm not really surprised. What was I talking about? Right, of course, whenever we siege somewhere, whenever we sacrifice people, etc., we're getting prestige from that. We're getting piety as well, of course. But that would be a good way to build up our bloodline collection we're going for. It would be another great way to play this particular character. And I think 5,000 prestige is absolutely within striking distance for this guy. Probably won't take that long at all. A lot more prisoners, though. That'd be good, though. We got 6. I mean, it's not really enough for blood games, given that half of them are children. That's all right. We'll just pick our way through England. Oh, we're in England proper now, so we've got to be a little bit careful. Fuck. Okay, well, there go our raiders. We might as well burn this one down while we're here. Fuck. Fat arm. Must kill more. We're getting to trade Berserker. Fine. Works for me. Is he going to be able to hold the center? Unfortunately not. Yeah, that was my bad. I genuinely thought this was only a few counties there because the fog made it look like a different color. That's just me not paying enough attention. Although 205 gold, can't complain. Again, that's 200 prestige, right? And it's going to be fairly easy to get that bloodline with this guy. That's what I picked, right, for our ambition. Yeah, there you go. If I'm not mistaken, you get a bloodline from this, but I might be misremembering. It might be like a society-based thing or something like that. What do we need for blood games? Hemophiliac, Hemophant, or Hemoarch. Oh, we need one of the traits to kick it off. Right, so we have to sacrifice non-Germanic characters to start getting the trait. One of those 3 traits that will allow us to access those sacrificial mechanics. The priests drag Ninian screaming across to the top of the temple. They place him on the altar and slice him open with a ceremonial dagger. They tear out his still beating heart to the cheers of the assembled crowd. And we're going to do that over and over and over if possible. Wolfield, goodbye, my friend. Thor, I assume, is Scandinavian. Yeah, all the rest are, unfortunately. Banish them? We could just execute them anyway, but that seems that seems unnecessarily cruel, you know. Our troops, despite the fact they just got fucking blasted, won't actually take that long to reinforce because we've got Galahorn. I mean, look at how fast they're breeding like rabbits up here in Iceland. Hello. Books have always fascinated me, and when I heard that a friend of mine was a scholar, remember a small group of people dedicated to studying books, I wanted to know more. Our guy, though, is classically trained. Not classically trained, but, you know, trained at a university. I don't know if he'd be interested. I think there's a little bit of truth to his backstory. And, I mean, obviously, he did well. He graduated. He became a master physician. Oh, my God, and his +1 health would be really, really good for that cursed ring. Sure, I need more time to study so I can impress the group of scholars. Yeah, why not? A book without title was pushed into my hands by a hooded man clad in midnight blue. Something was said, but I lost it in the confusion. Okay. Intense study of the book will follow, or he wants me to read it. All right, let's go for this study of this book again. We became a scholar again. There you go. The secret within the book still eluded me after several weeks of intense study. Wasted time and wasted ink. The man couldn't be anything but a maniac, filling precious parchments with malarkey and incomprehensible symbols. I learned to love books instead. I'm alright. I know our guy's supposed to be a barbarian, but he did graduate from university. It's one of the first things he's done. A combination of brains and brawl is kind of impressive. He's not very good at stewardship, not very good at intrigue, terrible at diplomacy, but it is quite nice. It's very, very big brain. Now we wait. Who will be my new marshal? My rival? I don't fucking think so. I want to make that other guy my marshal, assuming he's still around. Where'd he go? Dan Hraffen. He's still in hiding. All we can really do is sit and pray that he dies. He's still at war. No? Why can't... Oh, did he duel recently? Bedridden or severe illness? Oh. Oh my God, he's been bashed over the head. Okay. Well, is there... I'm going to go ahead and just kind of preemptively cancel that. You can't cure that except for very, very, very niche positions. Oh, Asiris died and left her 680 gold. Someone was doing a little bit of embezzlement than her. Thordis, you are my new seer. Raise my honor. You know what? We might as well get Musa... Oh, he's a bit shit though, isn't he? Fuck it. Let's swap you out. Wait, we've got a vassal? Of Nordland? Wait, Nordland? Oh, on Scandinavia. Not Nordland, but other Nordland. It's very confusing. Right, okay. We do have a vassal. Right, it's very bizarre. He's a distant relative, because he's part of our dynasty, part of the mainland dynasty, in fact. Varma, Jedvard. the fuck was Jedvard? One of Varma's very, very distant sons then. Okay, fair enough. What I was going to say is obviously the better the marshal means that our troops are reinforced way faster. 110% reinforcement rate on top of Galahorn. We'll be out in no time. Again, very much my bad on the whole getting our people clapped front. Can we raise our retinues back up? We can. That's very fortunate. Thank you. Thank you for taking mercy on me. My God, yes, we can. Holy crap, we might not even need levies at this point. What the fuck? And these are all retinue troops, yeah? They were not. But these guys are all... Ooh, okay, yeah, sure. These guys are all retinues. Look at how fast they're reinforcing. 117 soldiers per month. We've got 1,800 troops in pure retinue. That's great for raiding. I should drop my ships, I'm well aware, but it's alright for the time being. Right, so what do we want to upgrade then? Let's go for our actual house proper. So we spent a long time building up to this domicile. That allows us to build actual stat bonus buildings and kind of buff our guy up a little bit. I think we already built the retinue size in the map room, right? So Council Hall just gives general opinion +5. But let's absolutely crack these out as soon as possible. Let's get you overseeing construction. You the best we've got? You absolutely are. Fine by me. And can we get another scholar bureaucrat? We don't have enough stuff. Send him a physician. Send him our court physician. I'm just going to send her a random courtier. You can have her. We could send him a gift. Probably not going to do that. Send him a eunuch. Starker. What's our marshal? Oh, Hastian the Usurper. Okay, you know what? Then let's send Starker as a eunuch to China. There you go. And what is a scholar bureaucrat? 1,000 points, right? There you go. Let's get big investment. Big fast. I was genuinely about to say there. You can tell it's late. I woke up early specifically because, ooh, I'm catching the train early tomorrow, but I'm like running on very little sleep as it stands. Some call me a tyrant, others a monster, but all my subjects fear me and think that that's a good thing. Yeah, blood for the bloody throne. I think that's pretty much our modus operandi today and over the next couple of days. Recruitment drive. What a fucking guy. That said +5 and that gave me +3. You goddamn liar. Yeah, it did do that. Fair enough, it's a bit more balanced that way. Do you want diplomacy? Intrigue, learning, fertility, and health. I'll take fertility and health. I think it's far more valuable than +1 learning in this situation. Okay, how are our troops looking then? We've almost got enough to fill our ships again, which is just fantastic. In fact, we almost certainly will when these guys get here, because they're obviously reinforcing us. We're waiting. There you go. Ready to go already. Look at that. Wasn't a complete disaster. Crack on, lads. Let's be very careful not to... Just to go for the single councils again. Oh, there you go. We got the smuggler's ring. I am such a great king. Yes, you are. That's what we got from getting into debt before. Oh, our chancellor's a bit shit. We'll sort out the council later. I'm not really too bothered about that. I don't think our guys would be... I think our current ruler probably not too concerned. It's all about glory. Prestige, you know? What do you think? Artifact room guard gives just some kind of... Just like a few troops. Tax income +2 with the treasure chamber is big. That's absolutely massive given the point of the game that we're at right now. Naval supplies merchant for more gold. I think I want to avoid spending prestige. But then again, I think I'd rather invest all of our gold into the capital proper. Because, I mean, our limiting factor is money right now. It's not time or anything, so there's no point investing elsewhere. Let's go for you, Lindisfarners. Hello. Here to steal whatever you've got. Preferably take prisoners for my blood games, but that's alright. I don't remember how many people you have to sacrifice to get the Hemo Arc trait, which is the kind of highest level of... Well, that'll do it. Assuming we've actually captured these people, bearing in mind... Ooh. An artifact there I skipped over because I thought it was bugging out. We got a loot! Oh! Fuck yeah. Diplomacy +1, learning +1, sex appeal +5. I assume this flower vase we stole from the Pope counts as clutter. It absolutely does. Different opinion, +3 though. Is this clutter? This is library. What else is clutter then? Ceramic tankard? Oh, yeah. Right, drop that. Give me the fucking loot, boys. If only our father could see us now. We're almost working on a whole band here. We got Galahorn, we got loot, we got a harp. Oh, yeah, that's what I wanted to check, whether or not we actually got that many prisoners. And you know what? I think even though it bugged out last time, this time it looks as if it's worked fine. So we'll sacrifice a couple, and then I want to give it a little time to tick so it can figure out whether or not we actually have. Oh. The hell? Confucianism spreads. Confucian philosophies become all the rage among Lombards and has become a permanent feature of erudite discussions among them. What the fuck? What is that supposed to imply? I have no clue. Okay, what's our cultural bonus? We've got a mod that adds cultural bonuses. Oh, That explains a lot. Yeah, prestige, army, heavy infantry, light infantry. That makes a lot of sense. Okay, fair enough then. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the sacrifices very slowly, just so the game has chance to figure out whether or not we are... Because it might just be a, you know, like, chance after you've crossed a certain threshold to gain that trait. Ooh, hello. There have been reports of some sort of demoness, a succubus, active in parts of Surderland. According to the number of men and even a few women, this hauntingly beautiful creature attacks them in the night by paralyzing them before fornicating with them in the most pleasurable yet sinful ways imaginable. Oh, God. The fact that most of the victims describe the demoness similarly suggests this might not be a mere bout of hysteria. Disturbing. But it's probably nothing, I'm sure. Send in the clergy and scholars to help ward off this evil. That gives us prestige. Okay. I wish I could experience such forbidden pleasures. Lustful ruler, we lose piety. We're going to get succubus attack no matter what. So that one gives nothing. Yeah, that one gives nothing. That one we trade piety for prestige. That one we trade piety for fertility. 15% chance of lustful as well. Is that within our guy's wheelhouse? Not necessarily. I mean, maybe, maybe not. Possessed. Ambitious. Maybe. Wish I could experience, yeah. Or it's just in case many common sleep terrors happening coincidentally because we are a scholar. That one just gives us prestige. You know what? I think we'll take that one. Yeah, again, play the character. That's the one that our guy is able to pick because of who he is. My wife has been money laundering. All right, disappointing but understandable. We'll let her off that. Oh, this recovered already, man. That was pretty good timing, wasn't it? We come back round for a second pass, just quite literally as they finish rebuilding. That's very, very funny. Oh. Well, we broke something. Was that broke something and stole something? Wow, we get so many pop-ups at the end of Siege. I need to take a little more slowly in case we do get something else. No, I think it was two fake artifacts. So what that means is that's when you loot an artifact that's the same as one that you've got, essentially. And then look, just as they recover, we come in and burn it down again. What a guy we are. What we're probably going to have to do then... We could send the ships back as we start working on the next siege. Well, there's not much point because that's already burned down. We could pop over to York. If we pass through, it doesn't count as sieging. Right? Let's see if the ships can get back to Iceland and back before we finish. Just kind of do a quick drop-off. There you go. Nice. Thank you. Thank you. And let's come back fast. Ships can get to Iceland and back before we finish the siege. That would be fucking great. Yeah, lecture on Lightfoot, fine. Yeah, thank you, great. Thank you, Carl. There you go, look at that. Fantastic. Oh my god, Scotland have taken apart all these places that we keep sieging. I guess we've softened them up for them, huh? So we should invest in military practices. We could go just straight up military organization, 200% to retinue size. A permanent raiding retinue would be awesome, and it also means I could probably justify spending more on heavy infantry and not worrying so much about light infantry. We did take light foot leader, didn't we? Yeah. Skirmish techniques, just give a flat bonus. Melee techniques as well. Siege equipment. Unlocks a wooden castle. Yeah, I mean, that unlocks actual buildings, so that one's a little bit better. So does, of course, heavy infantry and light infantry. I think I'm going to go still into military organization for now. It's a classic. What can I say? I'm a man of habit. Let's go over to the tribe and throw down... Oh, Merry Christmas. You're a couple of days too fucking late there, pal, but that's all right. Tech spread rate 10% from the ambassador room. Bear in mind, we wanted to build something here, but we couldn't because the tech hadn't quite reached that far out. You know, Iceland is that massive place with lots of cultures and connections. It's very difficult to get the word out. Right, there you go. I want to avoid getting into... You know what? This is all coastal, these Welsh provinces. Let's spin the boats round, and let's rip all this apart. They're making it very easy for us because none of them are quite unifying, and they're all picking apart like weird duchies. Like Northern Wales going round through to Lancaster and things like that. And then again, like Wales cutting a swath completely through the Midlands there. They're making it really, really easy to swoop this up. What the hell's going on here? Duke, son of the second the Fox of D_Prince_Orange. Good. Okay. This is fine. Falling apart a little bit, but again, I think that's a lot of mods where I've removed from the mod pack midway through the playthrough. Bloody broken titles mod. Oh no! What have you done? Family is the most important thing in the world, quips the dungeon master while stroking his chin. But you also know what's just as important. Congenital traits and bloodlines. Trying to get them is such a hassle, so I'm going to be nice and let you kidnap one child of your choosing. Dungeon Master lifts up her finger to silence your forthcoming questions. There are stipulations, however. No rulers, no AI heirs, no heirs of players unless they have a spare. Don't say I never did anything nice for you, so we can kidnap one child. Okay. You're given a single-use targeted decision against any child within diplomatic range. Child will move to your court and join your dynasty. Oh, okay, that's a fucking cool outcome. Alright, so prodigy then. What have you got for me? A tiny child. Adults? No? Oh, we've got close kin marriage, right? So we can kidnap a girl and then marry her. Which is a little fucked up. I mean, she's not blood related. Oh my god, there's a baby dragon called Draco. Oh my god, they've taken dragon culture. Somebody was complaining about this at that dragon society that I threw in. Because it's a well-polished society. It's one of the few good, well-polished society mods. Becoming a dragon with it is way, 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 way too easy. It's a big old complaint, but, you know. Oh! And we have to go raid. Wait, wage war? What, you want me to raid the Isle of Man, or? I have no idea. I want to kidnap her. Do you want to kidnap her? I mean, she's the only prodigy in range. Sure. Kidnap. Markofave. She's a straight bastard. She joins King Fatum of Iceland. She becomes a member of the Godslayer family. 50% chance of nobody finding out. 50% of the prior age of the child is notified. Give me that. There she and there she is. Daughter, I need you to break that betrothal. Daughter, I need you to marry me instead. She's got a bloodline. Oh, it's our bloodline. Right, of course. Would make a lot of sense in hindsight, huh? Marry this tiny daughter of yours. Can't. Oh, got betrother. Idiot. Sorry, I'll remember how to play this game one day. There you go. That could be a good child coming out of that. And the best part is, when we die, if we have a son, we can always marry him to her afterwards. It's perfect. Very fucked up. Welcome to the medieval times. I start sacrificing more of these prisoners. I'm getting too distracted here. Right, fuck off, Countess Ellen. Fuck off, Hellawes. Oh, definitely don't stack it up. That's a really bad idea. Right, Ingfred can go. Leofuina can go. Goodbye. And let's sacrifice this lady as well and then see if that has any impact. While the Christmas music plays in the background as we go around. There you go. As we go around kidnapping kids and cutting people's hearts out. I leave the altar with my clothes still dripping in the blood of my last victim. Having officiated a few sacrificial rites, I have found that my hands are much steadier and that my heart is much more impervious to the incoherent plays of my offerings to the gods. It needs to be done. Hemophiliac. This man has performed a notable amount of sacrifices. Very good. And now we can kind of... Oh my god, we're known as the Butcher of Iceland. Oh. I can fuck with that. Alright, let's organize some blood games. It is decided. In a few weeks, a great tournament shall be held to honor the gods. Of the many who will fight, only one will be acclaimed as the chosen of the gods, while the others will be immolated to sate the thirst of blood of our immortal masters and protect us from their wrath. Let the preparations begin. Yes. I'll be glad to assist in the blood games, my liege. Oh, Hastin has volunteered, has he? The gods are sure to show their appreciation to the patron of the warrior who will emerge victorious in the blood games. So, we've got to pick the strongest warrior. We're going to pick this guy because he's got the highest personal combat and he's a good commander. If he dies, it's not a big deal. He's got some alright commander traits, but he's only got 11 martial. I'm going to pick him. Budley. And we're going to give him the best equipment money can buy. 50 gold. To be fair, we're absolutely swimming in cash right now. Oh. 2 commoners from powerful local families of wed in Vestisland. The groom, a handsome, intelligent, virtuous youth, and the bride, a beautiful, clever, and gentle maiden. 2 are apparently friends as children, the match perfect and a blissful one. During the wedding, to the amazement of all, the clouds appeared in the shape of various good omens, and some claim they heard the sounds of voices from the heavens above blessing this marriage. Interesting news. Wow. Really makes you think. Yes, and then immediately let the blood flow. Scores of criminal slaves and desperate souls have gathered in the area of Ostisland, hoping to earn the blessing of the gods by becoming the champion of the tournament. I take my place of honor alongside the rest of the Germanic nobility and wait as the priest finishes consecrating the ground before beginning the games. Let the blood start flowing. The crowd roars in approval as another warrior falls to the ground defeated. The weakest contenders have been quickly disposed of, leaving space for the more experienced fighters and the blessings of the ground of the arena with their blood. Soon their remains will be burnt in the honor of the gods. More blood for the gods. As dust settles and the crowd cheers dissipate, the priest escorts Alpha up to the arena's main balcony in order to congratulate him on his victory. Alpha won. Not really much of a surprise. Strong, but short, low central gravity. It works. Even though he's not my offering, through his actions, many souls have been delivered to the gods today, placating their ire. I'll have to pick a better candidate next time. But all of those sacrifices count as ours. So it's not a big deal whatsoever. And Thordis is permanent. And I, more importantly, have hiccups. What a fantastic start, though. We've already got hemophiliac. We are capturing prisoners by... I was genuinely about to say the boatload, but that is literally true. Because sacrifices counts as from Northumbria. We could have ransomed him out, sure. But honestly, at this point, we're sitting on so much gold. I think it's going to be difficult to spend it all at the rate we're going. Sacrifice you. I honestly think I'm just going to release all of the Germanic people. Because we're probably never going to... You know, we're never going to have to worry about that. There we go. That's another few. Let's get you guys all gone. Okay, no extra trait yet. But to be fair, we've only just begun. Boats are full. Let's start sending those guys back. Let's start working on the next structure. And then I shall say, thank you all for watching. These are going to be a couple of shorter episodes just for the next couple of days. Again, while I'm away. I'll do one more after this one just to just keep your CK needs placated. That means I think we're only missing 1 day of content across the channels. In total, that is. So, again, apologies, but, you know, it's a late Christmas. So I think I can kind of justify it a little bit there. Let's go ahead and build a statue. Monthly prestige +1, a statue to our honor. And we will be back later on. See you all then.